I'm Amishai, and I've been studying the Jews of Jamaica. During this project, I interviewed a teacher at my school named Kathy. She is Jamaican and Jewish, so you'll hear some clips of that interview during the presentation. I hope you like my presentation. Jamaica is the 5th largest island in the Caribbean. It is 4,244 square miles in area and near Cuba and Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It's in that tiny space. The first Jews when did the first Jews arrive in Jamaica? The first Jews arrived in Jamaica in 1494 while fleeing the Spanish Inquisition when Columbus owned the island. Even though he was officially Catholic, he allowed the Jews to remain. Some people think Columbus may have been Jewish. What is the Jewish population of Jamaica today? Can I have some guesses? Now, the total population is just 2.7 million, and less than 1/4 of that is Jewish. Have some guesses? Shout it out. Okay, Rob.
250.
How do you know that? Seriously, how did I not see that all? Okay, the total population of which just 250 identify themselves as Jewish, even though a lot, about at least 1/4 of Jamaicans have some Jewish roots. Dana Evan Kaplan is the first ordained rabbi to lead the community. Oh, that's not the right slide. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dana Evan Kaplan is the first ordained rabbi to lead the community in 33 years. He has been helping Jamaicans with Jewish roots convert back to Judaism. Many Jamaicans have Jewish roots. Kathy Clunas D'Andrea is a teacher at my school. She was born in Jamaica and lived there until she was 16. I'll be sharing some clips from my interview, which took place at a bakery across the street from my school.
So, what really stands out in your memory of your childhood in Jamaica?
Well, there are two things. There's so many things, but there are two things. One is that I remember thinking that I was related to every Jewish person in the world because my family is very large and holidays, Jewish holidays, are very, very important. And so all the family would come together at my aunt and uncle's house, and it was a big veranda, and it'd be like 200 people, and we'd all have Passover together, or it would be Rosh Hashanah, whatever it was always a family event together.
Kathy told me that in the synagogue they learned a lot of Jewish songs, but also had Bob Marley and Jimmy Cliff, who are both Jamaican artists.
Which all of us like.
Yes. There is one main synagogue in Jamaica, and this is it. Like I said, Rabbi Dana Evan Kaplan was the rabbi, but they have been two leaders from the community in the past 33 years. One is Ernest D'Souza, and the other I can't remember their names. So,
you know, we went to synagogue, and that was special. And part of the reason, the synagogue was a really special place to me. But as a child, it had sand on the floor, and I used to, because I had to wear stockings, and I had to wear my dress-up shoes, and I would play with the sand, trying to be very respectful of the service that was going on, and just ever so gently play with the sand on the floor of the synagogue with my shoes.
Amishai, did you talk about why there was sand on the floor?
because it was very close to a beach in Kingston, Jamaica.
Do you know another reason why there's sand on the floor in some synagogues? So, just so you know, it's very interesting. So, one of the reasons why they stand on the floor in some of the synagogues is because when Jews had to practice in secret, the sand, they would, in wherever they were hiding to practice, they could practice under the floor or in the attic. The sand would muffle the sound of practicing. So this is one of the reasons.
But also, yeah, it's on a beach. Okay, Kathy said that when she left Jamaica, it was a little hard for her to find a Jewish community.
I just think in general in Jamaica that family was so very important, and because my family was so large, I was so used to being around them. And actually, as someone who migrated here to the States, that was probably the hardest thing. Was I kept trying to replace my old community with a new community instead of finding a new community and become a part of it. I kept seeking out what I had before, and you can't really replace that. Like I couldn't, even in Jamaica, I could, you know, like you go back and you go and you're like, but this isn't the synagogue that I grew up in. And so that was really challenging as a Jewish person coming to Boston. And actually, Workman's Circle is one of the few places that I went to that I really loved. Because a lot of places, it felt like I didn't know I didn't know people, and at Workman's Circle, it felt like everybody was like embracing, oh, come on in. So, it felt nice.
Yeah.
Our interview was the week before Passover, and I asked Kathy about some of her favorite foods.
Another thing that I think was interesting to me, and I still love, is at Passover. So you know what I'm saying about family?
Yeah.
On Thursday night, I'm going down to Miami because we are having one of those old-time family Passovers where people are coming from Panama and Mexico and Jamaica and all over the United States to come together to celebrate. We make a haroset that's very different than the haroset that I've had here, and it's a ball. I've had a different haroset that's almost like a chutney, but this one is a ball, and it's like fruits, and it's all different kinds of fruit, and it's rolled together in like just with a little cinnamon, and you can spread it, but I just remember thinking that haroset was the best tasting thing in the whole world.
We made this dish for Passover, and it is delicious, and we made it today, and we have some for you to taste.